Hola lovelies, welcome to Sacred Star Guidance. I'm Shel and this reading is going to be for Taurus. This reading will be for the last week of October from the 28th through the 31st. I hope you're all doing well. What does Taurus need to know for the last week of October? Okay, the first card we have is signs. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. This is heavily pushing for you to follow your intuition, for you to be aware and conscious enough to pick up on the signs that Spirit has been presenting towards you, to pick up on the poking and the whispering of Spirit. You could be seeing repeated angel numbers. You could be seeing any animals, birds, bugs, specific animals, birds, or bugs that would cause you to have a moment. And within that moment, there's a message. Animals and bugs and everything holds metaphysical meaning, metaphysical messages from Spirit. You could be receiving signs in the form of synchronicities. You just were thinking about somebody and then they show up, or you were just thinking about somebody and they call you. You had a thought or a knowing of some kind, and then it occurs, or it's confirmed. Signs are all around you. We need to be aware and conscious of them at all times. Signs are not to be forced either. They're something that just kind of occurs. It kind of just pops up into your head or just shows up in front of you without much thought or force. It just happens on its own. So be aware for the signs. Spirit has been trying to speak to you. That's basically the message here. They've been trying to talk to you through different ways. So we need to be becoming more aware so that we can listen to what Spirit has to say. We have energetic clearing. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. So sometimes when we're going through a rough time and there's a lot on our mind or a lot of burdens and we have a lot of heavy, thick energy that is weighing on us and clouding our insight, when this occurs and it's within divine timing, say you're experiencing this and you've hit a point in divine timing where you're meant to be moving on and doing something else with your energy and your time, but we're unable to move through this heavy cloud of confusion. Spirit will sometimes step in and remove that heavy energy from your physical body, from your mind and your emotions, they don't remove the problem, but they remove the energetic feelings. So, for example, it would happen as, say, you're going to bed and you've been dealing with a lot, and you say a prayer, and you ask that Spirit takes these things from you so that you may hear them better, so that you may move better on your path without all that weight weighing down on you. You wake up in the morning and all of a sudden you feel incredibly light. You feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, and you feel like you can take a deep breath in all of a sudden, and it's like a renewed clarity that you experience. This was Spirit coming into your energy while you were sleeping and removing that heavy, thick energy, that burdensome energy you've been experiencing, in order to help you move forward with clarity and with ease. And they can do this. It is a very possible thing, and it does happen. But it only happens in divine timing, when Spirit deems it necessary to remove that energy in order to help you move forward. And this is what you could be experiencing right now or soon within your energy. Because we're needing to make a decision, we're needing to make a shift, we're needing to do something. So Spirit is helping to prepare you for that, to help you receive what it is Spirit wants you to receive. We have true offering. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. And this is what I mean by giving your worries to Spirit, giving your stresses, your fears, anything, even if it's not a fearful emotion, giving all of that to Spirit in order to release these things, in order to relieve yourself of that energetic feeling. When we offer ourselves, when we offer our worries to Spirit, we are working on trusting Spirit. We're actively trusting Spirit, and we're detaching from things, allowing new space and a breath of fresh air so that we can receive better. And we do have love. Divine Source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. And that is so true. A lot of us say things like, oh, when I get this job, when I get this money, when I get this person, I'll be happy. I'll be happy then. And that's not exactly how things work. You can be happy at any point in your life. Happiness is something that you create for yourself. It's not something that you have to seek out from outside sources. We create love within ourselves. We create happiness within ourselves. So understand that everything you need is already within you. Everything you need and want is already within you and within Spirit. Next, we have detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's when it's fulfilled. Exactly. With detachment, you are releasing these things to Spirit. You're lovingly offering these things to Spirit so that you can relieve yourself of them, that you can create space for new, wonderful things. Quite often when we release things, we end up receiving things as well. For example, people always say, if you love something, let it go. And that's true, because love is not something that you can force. It's not something that you can manipulate into working or happening. If what you want and what you desire doesn't come easily to you, release the struggles within of that. Release the struggles. Let it go and let it flow. If it's meant for you, it will flow back into your life in divine timing in the way that it's meant to. We cannot force things to occur, and we cannot manipulate things to occur. So life and, giving and receiving in life in general is just about manifestation. It's about, moving within the flow of love, within the flow of the divine, allowing things to occur as they may, and not fighting against that, not showing much resistance against that. What is meant to leave is meant to leave, and what's meant to come will come. And if we want something that will last, we shouldn't fight against the energies. We should move along with the energies, be accepting, be open, be loving and positive, releasing all that's outside of our control, releasing everything that we want in exchange to receive everything that we deserve. What else for the last week of October for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? Tell me about Taurus. Okay. It seems some of you Tauruses have been going through a rough time. Your emotions may be imbalanced. And you could feel a bit tricked. You could feel confused. You could feel like someone or something pulled one over on you. I feel like this has to do with your home life. Something didn't occur. I feel like maybe you were expecting a potential counterpart to make an offer of love towards you, to help build this happy home life with you. But I feel like some of you didn't receive that offer. So it's causing some imbalances emotionally and mentally for you. Either they haven't yet made the offer, or it could not even be a yet. The offer hasn't come. It could be something that you expected to happen, but it isn't happening. And it's caused you to go into a reflective state. Yeah. A decision needs to be made to end something, to leave something behind, and to move on from an emotion and thought of some kind. And it could be letting go of this person. The letting go of the want for this person, the want for this offer. It hasn't occurred yet, and it's something that you may want. But just like this love card spoke on, no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Only love itself. So we need to work on detaching from these emotions, these thoughts that we're feeling. Really shutting this down. You could be really disappointed. You could be feeling very disappointed. Feeling like you lost something. Grieving something. You could be having trouble sleeping, having dreams or nightmares. A lot of internal conflict. A lot of sadness. Yeah. And it has to do with love. What else for Taurus? Yeah, we really need to work on coming back into ourselves. Coming back into our higher selves, really working on our higher selves. Stepping into more of that Empress type of energy, Emperor energy. Really coming back to you, coming back to source, to spirit. Coming back to the love and the positive good energy within you. Releasing any ideas or expectations that you had for this situation, releasing them, offering them to spirit, offering these feelings and burdens to them, really doing an energetic clearing for ourselves. So whether spirit may be helping us clear our energy or not, we should be doing things to remove this energy from our auras. So maybe we need to do some grounding. Maybe we need to go and ground ourselves, spend some time outside, spend some time with family, friends, go do something fun, nurture yourselves. Really spend time caring for yourself and really refocusing your energy on you and the divine and where your path is heading. We may need to burn some sage over ourselves, or do some other cleansing and clearing ceremonies for ourselves to help get rid of this extra energy that's been burdening you, that's been weighing on you. We need to refocus on our achievements and your personal harvest. There are things that you have accomplished in your life. There is a direction that you've been traveling on within your life. That is bringing you abundance and love and prosperity on your own without this said partner. These are things that are happening for you within your life. And they are meant to be acknowledged. They're meant to be celebrated and harvested, because this is your time of harvest. You've entered a new cycle of abundance and positivity, of prosperous new beginnings. You have your own path. You have your own journey that you're meant to focus on, that you're meant to acknowledge and celebrate. And we need to be shifting into that type of energy, really shifting into continuing on our paths, continuing passionately and accepting the blessings that Spirit has for us. And like I stated before, what's meant to come into our lives will come into our lives in divine timing when it is the proper time. What's not meant for our lives will be leaving our lives, and we need to not be trying to force or manipulate or fight against anything. We have to be staying within the flow. We have to be staying within divine guidance, really paying attention to the signs around us, understanding that sometimes the only thing you can do in a situation that is out of your control is to detach from your feelings and your wishes and wants and your, if you're feeling any desperation over it, releasing these feelings, releasing these things to Spirit, being open to receiving these things when you're meant to, rather than when you expected them to. Really, we really got to work on balancing ourselves out, balancing those emotions, balancing those thoughts, work on balancing our lives and focusing on ourselves, readjusting and refocusing. Really tapping into your higher intuition and following that intuition, coming into a full balance and really grabbing our keys to our destiny. What else for Taurus? Spirit says that they're calling judgment on this situation. It's time. It's time they call judgment on this situation. Spirit has been trying to get your attention, trying to pull you in towards what you're meant to be pulled towards. They are asking you to rise to the occasion, to stand up and heed the call. This is your time of receiving. You are meant to receive wonderful blessings. You're meant to keep your receiving and giving within a balance. If something is out of balance, it's not meant for you to receive. We are only receiving things that will be giving us reciprocal energies in return. And at this point in your lives, we need to make a firm decision to only receive what is meant for you, to only receive what will be reciprocal. Spirit is telling us that we need to leave a situation behind, leave certain thoughts and feelings behind, move away from this situation. It's time to stop waiting around. We could have planted some seeds. We could have been waiting for a blessing. But all of this waiting is no longer serving us, and we're needing to get out of this energy, to no longer wait, to leave a situation and to charge ahead. To charge ahead on your path. Towards that moon energy. Towards the path of the moon, the path of the unknown. And like I stated before, when we give our worries and our fears to Spirit, when we release things and we move forward onto our path, onto where, Spirit is leading you. You're entering the moon energy when you do this, the path of the moon. The path of the moon is unknown. You don't know what will be coming about your path. You don't know which twists and turns. You don't know. It's all unknown. And that's the point. We're meant to trust Spirit along the way. We're meant to let Spirit guide us. We need to follow our true soul and heart emotions, our true intuition. Follow that onto this path. Quite often, what is hidden within the moon energy are blessings. Positive, wonderful blessings that we didn't expect or that we didn't see coming. But we need to be charging forward onto this path, really following our intuition, following our higher divine selves onto the path that we're meant to be on for ourselves. Really stepping into that Nine of Pentacles energy, going for the Nine of Pentacles, your ultimate fulfilledness. This is physical stability, financial stability. This is abundance, prosperity, positive action. This is becoming that strong, self-sufficient, abundant, and loving person that you wish to become. This is stepping into your higher divine self. Any last advice for Taurus? Yeah, you have many options on this path. You have many possibilities, and you will have other options along the way. We need to move on from whatever this situation was. Really move on from this, because we deserve more. We deserve better. We deserve more action and more reciprocation than what we've been experiencing in this situation. So if we can gather our strength to move forward out of this energy, to release anything that is outside of our control to Spirit, we're going to be moving towards shifting our Wheel of Fortune, shifting it into an upright position so that we can bring more abundance into our lives, really heading towards our personal happiness and fulfillment, to really fully make that decision to step entirely into this new abundant cycle, and to only accept and receive what is meant for you, and what is reciprocal to you, because this is what you deserve. All right. I think that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the reading, if you found some inspiration or comfort in this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you do comment, please use a purple emoji. I am accepting donations and personal readings right now. If you're interested in either of those things, you can find that information in the description box below. I'm wishing all the best for you. I'm praying for you. We need to work on clearing out our energy, giving our worries to Spirit, and really charging ahead, readjusting and refocusing on our own personal path. What's meant for you will come into your life when the time is right. And we need to really be stepping into that flow of receiving and allowing and balance. All right. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys next time.